I really need a piece of garbage that's super cringy so I can rant about it in my next video. So what's this? This looks pretty cringy. Brilliant. Hey, wait, Wizard, are you filming? Hey, give me that! Hey everyone, in case you were wondering, that was definitely not how I go about choosing movies to talk about at all. I was just goofing off in the recording booth. We're watching Descendants. So the movie begins by telling us that there's a country named Aragon. Aragon, not Aragon. We already went over that film. Where all the princesses and princes live from like Disney movies. And they threw all the evil people into this prison island and a new king is about to be elected.
How is it possible that you're going to be crowned king next month? You're just a baby.
He's turning 16, dear.
I don't see an election going on.
So instead of a honeymoon, Beast united all of the kingdoms and got himself elected King of the United States of Oridon.
So that, oh my goodness. So basically that fish lip beast prince had a election where then it just sets his entire family up to be the dictators for life. I knew he wasn't to be trusted. I mean, after that cringe line.
Belle, it's me.
Can you blame me?
Mom, Dad, I've chosen my first official proclamation. I've decided that the children on the Isle of the Lost be given a chance to live here in Oridon.
Also, Beast Crown looks like it's plastic. Anyway, so after this illuminating experience, we're taken over to the Isle of the Lost where all the bad kids are.
So I got some mischief in my blood.
And can I just say, this is the worst lip syncing I've seen in a long time. Also, the whole song is just laughable because they're going about how evil they are whilst doing the most juvenile crimes, quote unquote. It's kind of like when Michael Jackson who's super unbad and unthuggy, sings bad. It's a little, how shall we say, unthreatening, perhaps? Anyway, so these kids are Mal, Evie, Jay, and Carlos, who are the kids of Maleficent, Evil Queen Jafar, and Cruella de Vil, respectively. And Maleficent has a whole evil plan to regain power and get revenge on all the goodies who are just hanging around their much more prosperous spot. So they all get picked up by a magic limo by their personal FBI agent and taken to their new school with all the rich hoity-toity royalty. Why is everyone here so excited about letting criminals into their school? Exactly.
Hey, you're Maleficent's daughter, aren't you? Yeah, you know what? I totally do not blame you for your mother trying to kill my parents and stuff.
Well, not everybody.
You know, and I totally do not blame your grandparents for inviting everyone in the whole world but my mother to their stupid christening. Water under the bridge. Totes!
And I, for one, am totally over everyone saying totally. And furthermore, what are those pants?
This is a catastrophe!
Hi guys, I'm Dopey's son, as in dopey, dog, bashful, happy, grumpy, sleepy, and...
Ugh, I hate him already. Don't ask why, I just do.
This place is so gross. I know, right? Amazingly gross. Ew.
I think Evie's my favorite character now. Anyway, so they have to go find the fairy godmother's wand, and it's in this special museum, so they have to break in, and there's just one old guy guarding all these highly dangerous artifacts.
Don't you wanna be ruthless and rotten and mad?
What? That was really abrupt. Anyway, so I have this vision thing of Maleficent suddenly just appearing and singing a very abrupt song, which, by the way, doesn't match with any of the other music in the film. It sounds like this Broadway-esque thing, while the other things are more like hip-hop, pop kind of sound. But anyway, I digress. Their plan goes awry because the alarm goes off, so they have to run away, and then they have to go to school tomorrow and attempt to fit in whilst coming up with a new evil plot to steal the wand.
Those kids are trouble. Come on, Chad. Give them a chance.
His name is Chad. His name is Chad. I mean, ugh, he does look like a Chad. He's even a dumbbell who tries to get people to do his homework for him. Anyway, I forgot to mention that Carlos is afraid of dogs, And the only reason I'm mentioning that is because Benny Boo says this really weird comment that I could not pass over.
Listen, I'm gonna give you guys some space. Yeah? You guys get to know each other and just, come find me when you're done.
Like, is he breaking up with the dog? She's been.
I look forward to the coronation.
Are you saying they used it in the coronation?
Yes, and asking you out?
She cannot end up with a guy who wears bow ties and checker pants. I refuse.
I know. It looks like a mop on your head. No. I love it. You too. You too.
Remind me why Mal is the main character in this film. Evie is the best. We all know it. So Mal becomes an evil cookie maker and makes love cookies so Benny Boo will fall in love with her so that she can steal the wand. And also, she's probably secretly getting revenge on Audrey, who was being annoying and bratty earlier.
Give me a beat!
Quick, stop him! He's going to sing!
The only thing that comes out of this cringe fest is Benny Boo breaks up with Audrey and Evie is mad at Chad because she finally figures out that he's just using her to do his homework. And then Ben and Mal go on a date.
I hope you like bikes.
Excuse me, that is a scooter, not a bike. They should not be confused. The latter is cool, the former is dopey. Though I guess Mr. Bowtie probably has one then. Anyway, I'm getting a little off topic.
You gotta just, do this.
Gone. You can't take me anywhere, I guess.
Also, that is the grossest thing I've ever seen. Napkins were freaking invented for a reason.
Are those little crowns on your shorts?
When he put them on, he was probably like, oh yeah, I look so great.
I told you that I loved you. What about you?
First of all, get a shirt on. Second of all, I can't take anything you say seriously with those swim trunks on. Like, why couldn't they just be blue? Although I guess it is the idiot who was walking around in bright yellow pants. So... Okay, at this point, they've just turned Belle and the Beast into egomaniacs. First, they make themselves dictators, and now they're putting themselves in church windows.
Away, bringing you up to the second coverage of who's the fairest of them all.
I'm Snow White. Who are you kidding? She's definitely had work done.
Anyways, surprise, surprise, Mal ends up not taking the wand, and it's actually Jane. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say this. The fairy godmother's daughter is named Jane, and she wants to be beautiful, so she steals the wand to magic herself to not be ugly. Anyway, so Maleficent shows up and turns herself into a dragon, which looks really terrible, and Mal turns her into a lizard because friendship is stronger than evilness. And then there's this big annoying dance ending and everyone's best friends now. So that was the cringiest thing I've ever seen. I really didn't know what to expect going into this film, and I must say it was not great. It felt very cringy and cheesy, which, I mean, it is a Disney Channel movie, so I'm not expecting too much, but still. High School Musical was nowhere near as cringe-inducing, and the choreography and stuff was much better, and actually was just sort of all around a lot better. I guess I was kind of expecting it to be like High School Musical, but with magic and Disney characters, and it ended up being a lot worse. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were both made for younger audiences, so there's nothing wrong with that, but Descendants just felt very juvenile. I don't know. I think the best word for it is just cringy. Anyway, these are my thoughts on the movie. Like this video and subscribe for more like it. Check out my comics on Tapas and Patreon. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, and have an awesome rest of your day.